Alright, so let's see, what am I working on? Giants Editor. So I am on Yukon Valley and I'm in Giants Editor at the same time. And we are working on trying to. Alright, so get this mod. Mute that. Get this mod to where I can use it in the game. And actually, as of right now, I can use it in the game. So just working on that. Now, I'm not sure why is that circle so big, and what in the world is that? Loading station. Loading triggers. Oh, that's just the green. Okay, that's the green thing. I don't have to worry about that. Loading station. So there's a loading trigger. That's the loading trigger. Discharge node. Discharge effect. Pipe effect. Pipe effect smoke. AI loading node. Okay, so I'm on the right path, I think. Get up here to where I want this to, where I want the seat is. Now back out. And I want to move that. That. Blue and the red. I do not want to mess with the green. Whoops. Okay, so now we're going to save that. Go back into the game. So that trigger over there on the left screen should pop up over here. Page up, reload placeables. Now what we need to do, it didn't move. Okay. Let's go back to Giants Editor. So now I need the marker for unloading. Oh, loading. Okay. Pull that over. We're going to try and do the exact same thing. And then we're going to make our numbers match. I'm just trying to get this close right now. Bam. So marker loading, and then loading the station. So we got 54, or that's 53.894. 53.894. 53.894. 53.894. Okay. And then the loading station, we have 86.232. 86.322. 86. Let's go with 86 first because I then lost the other part. 86. Okay. 86.232. 232. 232. Point 232. Okay, so now marker loading station, and then the marker for loading. Loading station. Translate Y. Loading station. No, we don't need to. That doesn't need to. The Y doesn't need to go into effect. All right, so I'm going to save that. Okay. And then now we go back to the game. Page up, reload the placeable. And we'll go back. Where did it go? Is it in the ground? Oh no, it's way over there. What the heck? What the? Which that's okay. That's alright. I see it. So, now what we need is loading marker. So we're gonna mess with the blue and the red. Let's try and put it right there. Okay. File. Save. Reload the place. Okay. Now let's get out of the truck. What's going on, Jody? And let's see how close we are. So it needs to go just a little bit further this way. Okay. We want it to be right underneath that pipe right there. So let's go in. Yes, this is the mod. This is the big silo complex that I'm working on, and the mod that I used was one that I was messing around with, seed production, and I've turned it into a methane production. Marker loading. So we want to bring that over just a little bit. Wrong way. Oh. Let's undo that. So it's red. We're just gonna bring that over a little bit. Right there. I'm doing good. Save. Page up. Reload replaceable. Almost. Almost there. It's not as hard as I thought. But it is. There's a lot more to it than I thought, but it's not as hard as I thought. No, this is going to be a private mod. For right now, I don't know if at some point I may do something different. I have something else in mind to where somebody can make this all they want, right? But it would be done in a different way. So, and I may try and do that in a little bit. Let's see. I need to move it. So I think left or right, that's going to be good. But it needs to be a little bit more underneath that pipe. Alt tab. So let's just move it a little bit more. Ah, keep grabbing the wrong one. There we go. Let's try that. File. Whoops. Save. And then what I plan on doing is that if I get it to work, it will be for all platforms. All right, that looks pretty good. So what I've done is I actually have a production. Um, I've got wheat right now. All right. So the production part of this is going to be right over here. Okay. So, whoa. Okay. So we're going to unload right here. Bam. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to empty the truck. Now this is wheat. Wheat is not part of this production. Okay. But let me unload the truck. Bill. Okay. None. So the truck is unloaded. So we have 50,000 liters that we're working with. And we're going to change that in a minute. So if I unload right there, right, then I can fill it up right here. Should be able to. Hold on, what's going on? Start filling. Oh, it's already filling up. So you can see the wheat going in there. What's going on, David? Trying to hide from you? I'm not trying to hide from you. What are you talking about? So check this out, man. Da da da. We have it. The silo is working, but it's not quite a silo yet. And we have methane production that should be working. So what I've done so far, we got 50,000 liters in the truck. Okay. I have it working. It's not how I want it yet, but I have it working. Okay. Brakes. So I can unload the wheat right here. So I've taken it to not only being the production. I haven't tested the production, but the production should work because I've used it before, right? But I have added a crop. I've added wheat to where I can now store wheat, right? I want to be able to store everything in here, but I can at least store wheat. Okay. And then I can pull over here, and again I can take it out, right? So it is loading up. I don't have the smoke, I don't have the effect in there, but it is at least filling up. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we gotta get some manure. Face down, fill vehicle. Okay, let's see if we can put manure in there. Can't wait to get a hold of that. What will the capacity of it be? I don't know. What do you think the capacity of a building this big should be? I guess that would be the bigger quick. Right now it's 50,000 liters. Unlimited. Yeah. So now let's go into production, and we're going to turn the manure methane on. Okay. Cost per month $1,200. That's a bit steep, isn't it? Activate. So now let's go to sleep. But I don't know. I mean, that's a big. That's a big building, you know. So the production made 43,000 liters so far, right? So what we got to do now, we got to get methane. Dun, dun, dun. Let's do it right here. Dun, dun, dun. Trucks. And of course we're gonna do it the way I normally do it. Let's do the engine. So we'll buy that. And then we need a trailer. So animals, I think we have one that will hold methane. Yep, that one right there. And it holds 100,000. So, oh god. Holy crap, that's like chrome. Let's just make it black. Alright, now hold on. I didn't change the color of this. Customize. And we've got methane going in. Da-da-da. Okay, so it works, right? Now, what I have not figured out, I've tried it. I cannot get this little building right here to go away. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure how I make that go away. So I'm gonna have to have some help with that. So I flattened out the whole land to accommodate for that as well, so it doesn't just look like a little pod sitting in the air. Now this I should be able to put methane back in here. Maybe not. Maybe not. And that's okay. I should be able to make it where I can put methane back in it. So the next thing I want to do is we got to move that marker. I want to put that marker down there where we put the product in. So let's go back to Giant's editor. It's on that side. All right, so we've got to player trigger. That's where it's at. That's the trigger, right? If I'm not mistaken. Okay, so now we have the unloading station is over there. So let's put the X to 2. And then, so that's the loading station, unloading station. 2 and then negative 101. 1. 0.924. Now let's save that. Reload it. Boom. Now where do we want? Should we put it? I think we need to move it over here by the box a little bit. Okay. So now let's unloading station player trigger. Okay. So if we just move it over in front of the box, is that the box I want? Yeah, that's the box I want. Let's try that. And we will save that. Go back to the game. Still needs to go a little to the left. And then back some. Okay. A little to the left. And then the red arrow, we want to go back some. That puts it in the building, so about right there. File, save. Which I think that's fine, don't you? All right, so now we're gonna make this 5 million. We need to go to Notepad. So bill liters per second, 5,000. Fill type amount, cost per active hour. We're gonna make that there. And then we're gonna make that 5 and 5. Capacity. So it's 50,000. That would be 505 million. 505 million. 505 million. Methane is 100,000. So we're gonna make that 5 million. We're just being stupid with this. 0. So now, file, save. Back to the game. Page up. Reload placeables. Now we should be able to put the whole truckload in there. Okay. So what we need, slurry. Okay. Let's go ahead and we will activate that. And then let's hop in. Let's move this one out of the way. I'm not worried about the methane that's in there. We're just testing, playing around, whatever. Okay. Liquid fertilizer? No. Slurry. Okay. I need to figure out what trailer this is and edit it. Take the weight off of it. Ha. Unload. Okay. So now let's look at the production. So we have basically 100,000. Both of those should be going up. Bam, bam. So now let's sleep and see what we get off of both of those. Hey, what's going on, Brennan? So now we have 115,000 liters of methane. Badass. Let's go see how heavy methane is. Oh man, I'm doing good today. We got the mod working somewhat. It's not to the point that I want it to be, but it is working. All right, let's start filling. Okay. Oh, you know that'd be cool. Uh, Methane. Which one of these cell points take methane? We just throw a cell point in there as well. Uh, let's see. Construction, production, selling points. One of these bad boys takes methane. That one. So let's just put it right there. See how much money we make off of 100,000 liters of methane. Which it probably won't be like a huge amount, but I mean, it's free money. 82,000 bucks, right? I'll take that all day long. 82,000 liters of methane. $82,000. So I'll show you what I can show you what. Let's see. What's going on, Chad? Let's go back here. So this is how I had to get it to take wheat, because it's storage capacity field type. I'm gonna try something here. We're gonna take wheat and we're gonna put field type category. Field type category. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put bulk, train, wagon, and I hope that this works, and product. Now, so that is the selling station. Why do we have a selling station? And I'm just trying this out. Methane and wheat. Field type. So can we do field type category right here? Field type category. Okay. And then we'll change this to bulk, train, wagon, and product. File, save. Now, hopefully the whole thing won't disappear. Page up, reload placeable. Ooh, it's not doing it. It's not doing it. Alright, so that's not going to work. Oh, wait. Alt tab, file. So I've already saved it. Okay, so let's go back. Whoops. Let's go back up. So it's going to have to be it's going to have to be individually put in for right now. Field types. Wheat methane, and then down here. Oh, Joe, it's going good. So we had wheat right here. Okay. So we'll put that back to wheat. Whoops. And it needs to be capitalized, I think. And then this needs to just be field type. Okay, so now let's copy this. Right click, copy. Right click, paste. Enter. And then we're going to change that. Let's add corn. Okay. File, save. Request failed. Dang it! Why did it fail? Escape back. So our idea was talking about I'm trying to find you a modder to talk to. Okay. Cool. Keith, I don't know if Keith will submit to the mod hub or not, but when Keith gets back, he probably would do it. So let's see here. What did I mess up? Capacity, corn. Wheat, methane, corn. File, save. Request failed. What did I do? What am I messing up? Wheat, liquid manure, sell in the station. So let's we need to add corn right here, I guess. Okay. Wheat, methane, corn. Wheat, methane. Or we got manure, wheat, corn, liquid manure, methane. Okay. File, save. Request failed. Why? Why? What am I doing wrong? I had it so good. I had it perfect. Okay. Something is off. Corn. Is it not called corn? Uh, what's the other word for corn? Isn't there another name for corn? Well, let's just, here, we'll just undo that. Backspace. Okay. There's another word for corn. Liquid manure. Space. Space. File, save. Request failed. Really? Really? I had it perfect. What else did I mess with? Wheat, manure. So that should be the same. Wheat and methane. I don't know what they would call it. Maize? Maize. M-A-I-Z-E. Okay, there's a space there. We'll take that out. There's no space up there. Bum bum ba da. Quest failed. Why is it failing? What did I mess up? Yeah, sometimes the game, but I took the corn out, the maize out. So it should be discharge node, field types, wheat, and methane. We had that working. I had it working. Methane, wheat, liquid manure, methane. Methane, manure, wheat, liquid methane. Alright, so is there any line out here? There's nothing there. Dig it, doggone dang it. Manure, liquid manure, wheat. Wheat and methane, discharge node 5,000. That's all I mess with, right? Field types. Field type, field type, field type. Urgh. I did it here. I did it there. I changed the cost up here. I didn't go any higher than that. Hmm. This file's been modified by another. Do I want to reload it? Yes. Okay. So now, let's try that. See if that did anything. Request failed. Dang it. Up from the ground he rose. Where am I? Oh, I need to be on the XML. Okay, so it won't reload it. Why won't it reload it? File, save. Okay, now let's go back in. Page up, quest filled. So, because I'll redo it. I'll redo the whole thing. I had it working. Whiskey. Corn whiskey. I missed that. Yeah, Keith's on vacation. He's supposed to be back this weekend. There's going to be a ton of errors, I bet. And it probably won't load because... Ah, you silly rabbit. Wrong with Yukon Valley. Career. This one is the right one right there. Sorry. So let's go ahead and we will fill this up. Actually, let's do this. So it did it that way. Alright. So let's put liquid manure in. Page down, fill vehicle, slurry. We need slurry. Okay. That slurry weighs a bunch. Unload. Bam. Okay. Now let's get in here. And we're gonna fill this up with wheat. Wheat, unload. Oh! Hold on, I think I know what's going on. Maybe. But no, that shouldn't matter because it already worked. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make the production, and it works with wheat because wheat is not a part of the production, right? So I'm trying to make it where not only is it a production, but it's also a silo. So I can come over here to this spot and get weed out. Okay, so that's working. All right. So the only things with the XML file, right click, show more options, edit with Notepad++. So that's where I was at. Wheat and methane. So the loading station, storage. Loading, there has to be unloading also. So that's the loading station, right? Cell and station. There's the unload trigger. So that's what we can put into it. So let's put maize. We'll try maize. And then we will come down here. We're gonna right click, copy, right click, paste, enter. And then we're gonna make this maize. Field type equals maize. File, save. Okay, so now we got wheat out. So now let's we're gonna fill this up with corn and see if that works. Unload. So it's taking corn. And then we should be able to go out. Alright, hold on. I want to go see. So it doesn't show what we have. Okay. The collision point's in there, so I was figuring. Hold on, what was that? There's still something over here. Building storage, manure, slurry, methane. So whatever we still have right here, I need to move it down there. Seed production, building storage. This silo is probably going to be right there, is what it is. And there's nothing popping up right here. So, would it be in here, corn. It's not showing because it's in the production, which is fine, but I'd like it to be the thing. So the best way, probably, I mean, I have this working, but I think the best way is probably to have it as individual things that we can place down around here, however you want. All right, so we can start filling. No. It's putting wheat in. It's not giving me the option to choose what I want to unload. All right, so let's go back to the XML file. Alt tab. So loading station. Loading trigger. So we need to, let's put maize right here. File, save. Okay. So now we need to empty the vehicle. Now let's click on it. There we go. Wheat, corn. So we'll just go ahead and stop that. So where was it? Where was it? There. So that's not showing any. See, it's not showing the wheat or the maize, which is fine. And it's not showing it in here as well. That sucks. So now let's go back to Giant's editor. Whoops. Okay. Let's go to, let's see, there's a silo. So we want to move it also. Whoa. Okay, so we have the silo moved. All right. Visuals. That's not really there. Okay. So see production. That's going to show everything. Collisions is inside the building so we don't hit it. There's the silo. So then the next thing would be to clear areas. Move that down there. Level areas. Okay. Test areas. Indoor areas. So that's going to be the storage AI loading node. AI loading node. We're going to put that down here, but then we're going to rotate it to where Let's make that 0. 0. The next one, player trigger. Trigger. It's already down there. AI spline. All that. This is not going to work with AI like this. I promise you that. So. So this is still page up. Reload placeables. So Dirt Farmer, this is all new to me. I'm stumbling through it, trying to watch YouTube videos. See, it's still showing seed production right there. That's still popping up. So there's got to be something that is still there. So let's look on the whole thing. Visual collisions. Okay. Silo. Oh, it's because of the silo. So how do I, let's see. Silo. Because the silo was moved. Which I did that. But why is this still popping up over there? Is that's going to be the center? That's going to be the center of it. Okay. That's weird. I guess I'm not sure why. Why this part makes a difference. Okay, so that reloaded. That still looks like it's under the pipe. That's good, and that still is, that's a little off. I kind of wanted it in front of that box, but it's close enough. So, let's, what else can we put in here? Let's do another item. Actually, no, that's getting in over my head if I think about that. I was actually thinking about trying to pull in another mod and merging it. So, the bad news, David, the bad news. Let's look at the XML. Let's look at the XML file. Name seed production. So we want, I need to see So one thing I need help with is changing this to where in the store function, um, can I just change this? Change. I know I won't. So I need to make a list of what I need to do. When you go in the store, I don't want it to say C production. I want it to say like silo complex or something like that. I have to come up with a name. Uh, Image texture store factory.png. So the image is something that I need to change so that when you look in the store, you see a picture of this. Okay. Daily upkeep, lifetime rotation, lizard brand, placeable, production points. Bad news. I have bad news, and that's what I'm trying to look at. Type placeable, productions, factories, buffer, seed true, placement false. Use manual placement. Test areas, clear areas, leveling, start mode, info trigger, node info trigger, tip occlusions, update areas, production point, production cell point, loading, storage, player trigger. So the bad news. Let's go into construction. You click. Oh, you hold on. You can sell it. Wait a minute. All right, hold on. Let's do something here. Earlier, I couldn't sell it. So let's come down here to this part. Construction. Sell. All right. So I guess there's not any bad news. So let's do landscaping, trees. We're gonna put this right across from that building so I can orientate it. Actually, let's do it. Let's come up here. Okay. So now, let's go back. Sell it. Yes. Okay. So it's gone. Construction, production point. So this is what you see when you see production. That little thing right there. That's the mod that I use to start this whole process. And it started with a methane production, which is actually, it's still the methane production. And then what I did was added that big complex. So now we want that. Let's go back over where we can see the tree. We got to line that up. Okay. So we're gonna put it right back, kind of right back in place. Bam. So I guess there's not bad news. Earlier when I tried to sell it, it wouldn't let me sell it. So I wonder if there's something I can add right here. Should I put that trigger back down here? Because this is where it comes up. This is where the little box comes up to show you that your little down in the bottom right hand corner. Uh, it's where it says C production on the bottom right hand corner. Let's see here. This might be a thing. Um, come over here. Let's see, image. Image 2, no, that's in the top. So where's the other image? Oh no, because that watermark is through YouTube, I think. All right. Yeah, I think that watermark is through YouTube. So let me click on it and see. Yeah, that's part of YouTube. Okay. Where y'all see the little WBG, if you're on computer, you can see it. White Blur Gaming. Um, I need to change that. I need to take that out and do it different, something different. But that's part of you. That's in YouTube. I can't take that off with the thing. So it's working. I mean, um, we can put wheat and corn in it. We can store wheat and corn in it. So if we look at the menu, um, I guess we'll just go in order. And for now, we'll at least make it where the crops that we can grow, we can store them. So like wheat, barley, canola. So I want to add all those. All right. I'd like to be able to store at least all that stuff. But ultimately, what I want to do is to have it. Maybe instead of doing it as a production, if I just do it as a silo. But my thought was, I'll come down here. Um, I have this complex, and it's called a complex. Complex. I have two of them. Okay. We'll place one right there, and then this one's gonna look a little different. We'll place it right here. So one of these is for making all the stuff that you need for your farm. So sugar beet cut, right? It's all productions, grapes. Well, that's the production chains. So let's go back. Um, let's scroll down. Here we go. Yeah, so this is all stuff that you would need for your farm. Lime, which I actually made that methane. So I probably need to see if I can change that to methane. Lime, like move those, if I could switch those around. Then you got road salt, seeds, solid fertilizer, hay, silage. You can, yeah, silage. There's a couple different ways of doing silage. Manure, take straw, make manure out of 'em. TMR, pig food, diesel, right? And then there's the same part of the same mod is that you can make sugar, flour, silage additive, which looks like solid fertilizer and liquid fertilizer, bread, all that stuff right there. So if I did it as a production, this right here, that complex would be what I'd want to make it. Um, so then my thought is, if I bring this one up, get over here where we can see it. Is that instead of having where, see how you got like the yellow markers on this one? In here, there was a grate, but I did away with the grate. Actually, I put the grate over here. So this part right here used to be on the inside of the building, and I took it out. Looks like the ground right there needs to be leveled. That's probably from putting these down. But I'd like to be able to put these markers or something down, and they're not just not be a building, right? So then if you took and let me see if I can do it. Production complex. This is the one with the markers. So if I could just take it, and I'm not going to be able to place it inside the building. It wants to go up on top of the building. See, like if I could put it inside the building, or just not have a building and just put, let me see, production selling points, like this marker, to have the entire mod, like that complex, just be a marker to where you could place it down and we could just make that a selling point or production or a silo, whatever you want it to be. And then you could put whatever building you want with it. So I could take this building, right, and put it down, and it just be bam right there, right? The bad thing about it is, it would be cool from the aspect of being able to use whatever building you wanted, right? But then you're going to load and unload it at the same spot. So, with in my mind, with having the big complex like it is, if I can merge the different XMLs to where I can make this be both a silo and a production, then I could take and put that right here. All right. So I've done it. If you look at the complex, we'll drop back down there. The first complex, not the pallet production. So this first building over here, I'll just get rid of the other one so I don't confuse anybody. So on this one right here, if we get out of our truck. So this right here, the side of the building was meant for your trucks. All right, I can pull the truck up and I can unload it right here, and I can fill it right there. The cool thing about having a building like this is that you've got the pipe and the silo, and it looks like you're filling the truck up like you would in real life. In here, I have where a train can unload. It can also unload. I just don't have the marker for. I don't have the marker for doing that. Like this marker right here. This is the original marker. The marker itself just needs to be moved. Is all it is. To where it would look like. And I need to copy the markers and put them on this side also. So. So that's my plans for this. If we come over here, let me speed it up just a little bit more. If we come over here, I want these two buildings to be like bale storage. You know, where you can put bales of hay in and just get loose out, kind of like what Omatana did. I think would be the easiest way of doing it. But to utilize that for like bale storage. And then the building down there be a production and all this be a silo. So I already know that I can put multiple unload and fill points on one mod. So all I would have to do is like edit this one to where the only thing you get out of this one would be, let's say, like the methane. And then where I put the wheat and the corn in, you have to pull up in here to load your truck with wheat and corn. But you wouldn't be able to do methane here. So I already know that's a possibility. Now it's just a matter of doing it. It's taking the time to figure out how to merge the XMLs. Can you, and I don't even know if you can, but if you can have a production in a silo or a production in a storage facility, whatever, in the same XML. I know it works because I can put wheat into this production. The production does not take wheat, but I can put wheat in and I can take wheat out. The downfall is that right now I don't have anywhere showing me that I have wheat. I can't go in here. There's nothing as far as I don't have any wheat in storage. And I don't know how to make that happen. So I have a lot to learn. But I'm off to a good start, I think. And then I have to figure out how to actually delete these buildings. The fire hydrant, I got this building I want gone. I got this little thing out here, which I'm cool with it being like that because I can put a cell point there. I mean, that's not that big a deal, right? But when I go into the i3D files, they got locks on them, and I don't know how to remove those locks, or if I can. If I could, I think that if I could remove those locks, rigid body, visibility, condition, shape, shadow map, receive shadow, non-renderable, non-renderable, non-renderable. Distant blending, um, non-renderable. So I don't know, if I could collision, I guess you could maybe turn the collision off. Transform, locked group. Oh, all right. Ha. So which one was it? Which one was it? It was a box, box 3 something. Attachments. Electric box 3. Electric box 3. Locked group. Unlock it. File. Save. Now. Come on. Electric box 3. F. Uh. No, that's not. It's not 3. That's not 3. So. Okay. Hold on. Electricity hut. Locked group. Unlock it. Delete. File. Save. Dun dun dun. Update. Reload placeables. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ha! It's gone. Yes! Okay. Now. Whoops. Bam. Electric box 3. So we want the whole thing. Delete. And we want the fire hydrant. Come on. Fire hydrant. Locked group. Bam. Delete. Come on. There we go. Now, the other one is over here. We want that. Lock group. Delete. Electric cut. Delete. Alright. File. Save. Page up. Alright, that and the fire hydrant's gone. The building's gone. Alright, the building's gone. And then the stuff out here is gone. Awesome. So that's all I wanted. Right? And then like knowing that I can do that, I could clean up some of these pipes. Cause I don't know that like this one's too low. Um right on. Okay. Cause see now like I don't have to because I flattened all this out here because of that one little box out there. I just didn't want it like floating in the air. And I was like, well, I can come up with something for it. So, um, that's cool. So, what do you think? Should I just leave it as a methane, or would it be better to do it as redo that mod, right? Redo that mod and put it there instead of the methane. I think the other one would be better. Now, the one thing that we can do, since we have we want the oh I have to do it in the XML file. I'm gonna wait on Keith on that. So let's see here. Wait on Keith or somebody. So this right here, the not the pipe effect, but the loading station. Okay, that right there. I'm gonna copy that, right? And It's gonna go. It's gonna go in here for the train. So let's go ahead and we're gonna get rid of this. Still that, yes. Okay. Landscaping, painting, grass. I got about 45 minutes. And David, I'll have to figure out, I'm not sure, I'll have to figure out how to make a copy of that and send to you. All right, so I did end up buying that piece of land because that's a good area to mess with. So we're gonna buy that one. Yes, and we're gonna buy these. Hey, what's going on, Nuclear? How are you doing? Buy that, yes, and we're gonna buy that. Quick high, and I'm live off. Oh, okay, DJ. Let's see here. YouTube. Where's DJ? Subscriptions. Dun dun dun. I got you muted. I got your stream muted, but now you got 28 likes. Um, let's see. Who else did I see? Um, Miss Wild, I think, was live also. Let's give her a like. And then Big E Farming. Yay. Let's go get Big E. I saw Big E. Subscriptions. Big E. Let's give him a like. Right on. All right. Thanks again, DJ. Bum, bum, bum. Actually, what I could do, because I don't know if he's got his ears on, if he can hear me, let's go to greetings, DJ. Boom. Good bud, King Spud. How's that? So now let's go back to the map. This is gonna take me a while. So now let's get down. We're gonna start about right here. Construction, landscaping, paint, green. Okay, there we go. We got that. Let's do a go to main. Let's store delivery. Get this tablet running so I can see my dashboard. Some dashboard. Okay. Some dashboard was updated. Oh man, it's gonna make me update. So it may not work. We need a tractor. We'll just go with that one. Yes. And then we need a plow. What's the biggest plow we got? The biggest, we'll do this one. So yesterday, when I lost this file, when I lost this game save, or before I lost the game save, come on, get out of there. There we go. I can't drive today. I realized that I have an opportunity to do to the farm what I did with my farmhouse. And that was actually plant grass. I made the farm area, or the house area, the land that it was sitting on, I made it a field. And then placed the stuff on the field with grass already growing in it. So I think I'm gonna do that with the crap, I got stones. I'm gonna do that with the wrong one. We'll start at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuel use is normal. Weeds off. No. Okay. Time scale. Back. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna plant the farm area. So it's grass. So what I could do is role play. Like I'm cutting the grass around the farm and stuff like that. I think that'd be cool. I think that would be awesome. I'm gonna go out further. So we'll do it like that. We'll cut in this way. So now I can mess with the Kubotas and have a little thing where I got to go mow the grass. I think that'd be cool. Alright. So now let's get lined up here. I mean, because I don't play realistic, right? But sometimes there's little elements that I think would be cool. Because like in real life, you've got to mow your grass, right? Like Chad, I'm sure has to go out and mow around the pig bins and stuff. I mean, I don't know what kind of ground he's got, but there's got to be some kind of area on his farm that he actually has to mow, you know? So why not put that element in the game? Like that's a bit of realism that I can deal with. Going 6 miles an hour or 9 miles an hour stuff. I don't like going slow. Um, it's okay on a smaller map, but I like to do big fields because it's 150 acre field is more realistic to me with the YouTubers that I watch as opposed to a half acre field or a 2 acre field, you know? And then, so it's just a matter of the YouTubers that I watch, the real farmers. It's all big stuff, you know? I don't watch any small, you know, small town farmer YouTube stuff. Everybody that I watch they've got big fields. But I just don't like going 6 miles an hour. So I fast farm on big fields. So there's the type of realism that I like to add is like in 19, I haven't done it in 22 so much, but like Larson Farms had a certain tractor, and I know that Chad bought it, right? And what they replaced it with, I bought in the game and used it on my maps. Um, I could care less whether I use Case or John Deere or anything like that. But the bit of realism that I added was mimicking someone else. Hey, this is what tractor they have, so I'm going to buy it and use it, right? Or this is kind of how they have their farm set up. So I did a gameplay where I tried to lay out my farm similar to what Larson Farms did, and that kind of thing, you know. Baby, can I have some more tea, please? Can you put your finger in it and stir it around so it'd be like really sweet? Love you. Oh, and it missed a spot. Really? Come on. Where's the lane guidance menu? So we will come down 25.6, and we're just gonna make it 25. Thank you, babe. You're the best. I live in love because of you. I said I live in love because of you. That's corny, ain't it? Sweet though, ain't it? Somebody asked me at work last night if I was happy or having fun or whatever, and I said, I said not really. I said, but a job's not supposed to be fun. And they said something, and I was like, look, I was like, my happiness. And they tried to like finish my sentence, right? They were gonna say what comes from Legos and trains, and I said, no, what makes me happy is Sandy.
Did you really say that?
I did.
Who asked you that?
It was Dora I was talking to.
What'd she say?
She's like, oh, when's somebody gonna love me like that? I'd turn a worker on this, but they would just go straight. The worker would just go straight and just keep on trucking. Can't have a worker make a field. That just sucks. Well, I think you can in course play. So, David, I will. Um, if anybody does anybody know of a way that I can upload a mod, a place that I can upload a mod personally, and to where I can send it to people if they want it, kind of like what Bex does. I could ask Bex how she does it. Mediafire, or I don't know. What's a good site for doing that with? I think so. I think this would be a good area for the farm. What do y'all think? And now that I've got the land flattened out like that. I could probably put some stuff up there on the hill. I think that'd be cool. I think that would be cool. So I'm toying around with the idea of the maybe I might try and do a map, right? Because I feel like if I did a map, I wouldn't have the train, or I'd have to figure out how to do the train. But if I did a map, then I could put that building on it and put the production the way I want it, to where it's there if you want to use it, or you can build somewhere else on the map. Could start off with like a flat map and try and figure that stuff out. Maybe put some small rolling hills in it. Shoes are getting better, getting broke in. Cool.
I like my shoes.
Right. Yeah, you can charge it while we're probably in my vest, work vest. Oh, really? It's gonna, like, that little bit it's gonna miss.
Caught a catfish.
I did. You was there when I told him that you caught a catfish. I don't know, maybe next week while we're off. All right, create field, lift it up. We got to fold it. All right, so let's come back here. Let's see, where would be a good place? Well, all right, I'm gonna try something I normally don't do. Let's go to landscaping. Uh, Set slope target point. So let's D, and then we want the strength. So we're gonna, how do we, oh, so we're gonna go right. So then what we want to do is go like that. Okay. There we go. So now we have a nice slope area to go up and down, right? Okay. Now let's try that out. Right on. So now we got to redo the field right here. Huh? I see it.
Put Goofy back. Just playing them already. Anything else to eat before you
No, I'm good. Thank you. Okay. All right. Yeah. That's not ideal for what I want, but that'll work. Ooh. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's not ideal, but for now that'll work. I may end up messing that up, but it'll be alright. No. Let's smooth it out. Let's go ahead and smooth it out. Smooth. My battery on my tablet is getting low. $150,000. Buy. Yes. Can we do this in 15 minutes? Let's put cruise control on. Little rolling hill. And I'm doing this knowing I'm probably going to redo it, because I want this land out here to be flat. And I'm not even getting to the edge. Huh. The things I do. Okay. "12 minutes. Is it possible?" Is it possible?
Battery 40%.
If I was using the DB120, it would be possible. what's it gonna do right there? Yep, I was afraid of that. I feel like it's been productive. Like I got a couple of things done I wanted to do. So now I just have to make up my mind how I really want to do that complex. Do I want to make it as a silo or a production? I'm probably going to go with the silo, and then do the productions to where they're just on marker, and that the do it with a marker to where you can put it down. You can put the production down wherever you want. I think that's what I'm going to work on. I think that would be cool. But if I do it, if I do it as a silo, holy crap! I already went through 100,000 liters. That's crazy. Well, it is grass, but still, that's crazy. Page up. Whoops, wrong one. Page down. Ha! You got to turn it on. So what do y'all think? Would it be better? It'd be better as a silo, I think, because then I could actually limit. Um, I could limit what type of crops you get out of which one. I think that would be the way to go. It just oh no! I've been doing sugarcane this whole time. Alright, that's how my days ended up. Sugarcane. Really? I've done sugarcane. That's why it went through so damn much. So can I switch it back over to grass? And seed over top of the sugarcane. It is planting it. So I'm just gonna put a worker on it and let the worker do the work. Well, I gotta do this one because it's so close. So let's make sure this is grass back here. No, it's there we go. Okay, it's sowing grass. All right. All right. So the grass seed isn't going as fast. That's good. Somehow I must have hit the button by mistake. All right. Let's overlap a little bit, and while the worker's going, we'll chat and finish this up. Whoa. That's good. We'll go ahead and fill that back up real quick. So let's yeah, I think that what I want to do ultimately is I want to use this as a silo. So that you could come up here and let's say right here you get your grain crops. You come over here, you could get like your, I don't know, root crops or whatever. And then you come in here and you get your production stuff, you know, whatever. But I want to utilize different parts of this. Different parts of this. And definitely have this area right here as a production. So one thing I thought about was that, let's say I'll have to give it some thought. Um, file open. Let's see. Documents. My games. Farm Simulator 22. Mods. Alright, where's the complex? Alright, palette. Oh, that's not what I want. File, open. I3D. Silage. Palette complex. Open. Complex. Tip occlusion. Palette spawner. Tip occlusion. Tip occlusion. Update areas. Silo. Silo. Lights, marker, clear areas, level areas, test areas. Cell and station warning stripes. Tip occlusion. Okay. Tip collision, tip occlusion. Warning stripe, cell and station. Warning stripe, cell and station. If I'm not mistaken, it's back here. So what I want is this right here, which is Neuro Silo. Silo. Neuro Silo. Unloading station. There we go. That's what I want. So if we move this outside. Whoa. Let's undo that. I need the blue arrow. So now, let's move this outside. Undo. So if we, what is that, visuals? We delete that. Delete that. No, 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 no. So if we could delete everything as far as visuals, right? There's a lot of stuff to delete. What delete that. Silo view. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Whoa. Silo base, unloading base. So delete that. Frame, metal grid. Nope. Grain plane, delete that. So what does that leave? Silo base, metal grid. I need to be able to delete that part. So we need to leave the loading station. AI unloading's fine. So just for, shits and giggles, whatever. AI, we'll just delete that. There's something there. The light post. Come on, click on it. Delete that. Delete that. So somehow I'd have to figure out how to um, separate those because you got the metal grid. Right click. Nope. File. Edit. Duplicate. Okay. So we move this and then like that. So now that's gonna um that's gonna delete the middle grid. Yep. Edit. Duplicate. Freeze, delete, paste, replace, clear history. I need to figure out how to disconnect those two. I'm not going to save this. To where what we end up with is essentially that right there. To where you have an unloading place, and then you have where your pallets are going to spawn, right? And then we could take that and we could um, just put that beside a building, right? I think that'd be cool. So that's what I want to do. I think that would be a cool thing to do. Um, so I'm gonna let this run while I get ready for work. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Um, a good weekend. What is it? TGI Friday. So all that good stuff. Tell you love them, that you love them before it's too late. And remember, life is too short not to have fun. Um, thanks everybody for stopping by. I have thoroughly enjoyed this. It has been productive for me. Um, gotten some stuff done, so it's cool. Um, we'll see where this journey takes me. So, until the next time. Let's see. 3.